Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a reading for Leo. Oh yeah. Uh-oh, we have the app showing up for you, Leo. Now, this could be you. This could be your partner. Oh, wow. Ten of Pentacles. You might be, yeah, I feel like this might be you. You might be, wow, building your legacy, something you are really determined to do here. I feel like you've done a lot of work on yourself to become the Empress here. You have to become all four queens, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you've had to have done it all. Oh, okay. All right, all right. So I feel like I hate to say this, but it is showing up for me here quite clearly. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs, um, make sure you look at all of your signs in your natal chart to find out a bit more about what your message is. Now, I'm kind of getting here. It's almost like you feel like you've done a lot of work on yourself, and yet you seem to almost feel like your legacy has been about broken hearts. Now, either you're quite attractive and a heartbreaker, or people have broken your heart, and yeah, so it's almost like you're looking for the right person here. I feel like you're not going to take anything less than that. Nine of Cups. Okay, so you may be single. This is my single card. It is where you are doing well. You don't need love, but maybe you want love. Okay. Um, yeah, somebody to speak those loving words. Maybe somebody's reaching out to you. Let's just check it. This might be somebody that is single looking for you. Oh, yeah, somebody here with the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like there needs to be some progress here. With the Page of Pentacles, there might be somebody here that is. I just feel like this is somebody that's curious here, very ambitious to come forward for you. I know it's about finances, but we do have your Ten of Pentacles here. Like they want to be a part of that legacy possibly here, maybe even build with you. So they're watching you maybe talk about this or has seen part of your progress here. I almost feel like they want to learn about what you're doing or is curious about what you're doing maybe for work. Um, I feel like they may even want to learn from you or share or collaborate with you here. Let's just see. Yeah, they want to build with you. Definitely want to build with you on this. This is maybe even manifestations that they have manifested, or maybe this is your manifestation coming forward. Now, I almost feel like with this maybe even an opportunity for abundance. This might even be something you're meant to do here. Let's just see. Five of Wands. Okay, so perhaps you're lacking the money to get started on this, or feel some type of lacking that you're not good enough for this, or your person is. Hierophant. Oh, they may feel like, okay, so that now this could be them, this could be you. I mean, take it however it comes to you. I mean, take what does resonate, leave the rest behind, of course. And you may have to kind of read between the lines to see what is yours and what may not be. And you're going to know if it's yours or not. So, because you know your story. I'm just reading the cards. I'm just feeling, hearing, sensing um, things that just come to me that I know or to be true. So, I even get symbols sometimes, and it's just what I'm getting with this is somebody feels like maybe they're never going to get married or don't want to get married, or maybe that they are not good enough to get married. Now, maybe you're manifesting to get married here, but there's some type of lacking here that is coming forward when it comes to this. Now, perhaps this is your person. Let's just see. Queen of Cups, Five of Pentacles. Now, this may be that there's conflict on something here. I'm kind of feeling like empty victory. Maybe he's never been married or doesn't want to get married. Um, it might be a conflict in not really, maybe you've been there, done that, don't want to do it again, or maybe they don't. But there is some type of lacking here that they may feel about you or you feel about them. Ah, Nine of Swords here. Yeah, there's some worry here about taking this step forward here. Feeling maybe not good enough for you or that you are out of their league, vice versa, depending on how you feel. However, you're showing up as the Empress, so I feel like this might actually be your person. All right, yeah, that Four of Swords. This is, they may feel really at peace with you. Like, it might be a big distraction, though. You might be that sanctuary place where they feel at peace and they feel like they can rest and be who they really are and away from whoever's hurt them before. Yeah, they may even see you as somebody they could really be happy with. That all those paths are opening up for them or for you. And I'm almost feeling like, yeah, they definitely want something with you, some type of initiative or some type of progress that they want to maybe have a family with you, um, maybe create something with you or birth a business with you, maybe even have a child with you, depending on what this is. It looks like it starts off financially, but it may turn into being something else here. They may see you as quite the sweetheart. Maybe you're a high school sweetheart to them. Maybe you went to the same school and they always thought you were sweet. Let's just see here. Wow, Two of Cups partnering up here. Now, this is a close bond, that mutual attraction. They looks like they want to make this love a priority. Wow, and have this long-term outlook on this. So, wow, this may be you. This could be your Empress. Take it however it shows up for you. Now, let's just see how. Oh, okay, there could be some really good communication going on between the two of you. You may be able to talk to this person and know that you can be upfront and honest about things with this person. Yeah, you're looking to romance them, absolutely falling head over heels for this, and wanting that. Okay, yes, that equal give and take here. I love it because I feel like there's give and receiving here. The more you give, the more you get. The kindness, the knowledge, the gratitude, thankful for having this person in your life. It could be sharing of money, time, effort, giving back to one another. It's like a common goal to put into each other. It's funny because people, I don't know why people can't really grasp some type of analogy here when it comes to things. If you're really serious about somebody, it's almost like a plant or your grass. I use the grass all the time. If you water someone else's grass, your grass is never getting watered in a relationship. And when that happens, the grass dies, the relationship dies, the love dies. That person feels that loss of you not pouring into them. They may suspect that you're pouring it into another person's yard. So, I mean, it's kind of if if a woman gets married to a man, it's a vow. It's something that you're meant to do together. You do life together. It's like a companionship for life. And I mean, I know life sounds like a sentence to some people, but the problem is if you're really in love with that person and you have fun with them and do things together and you really complement each other, um, really not letting anyone, you would think that most people would want to covet that and not have anyone come in between the two of you or have anyone else. Um, where that happiness is going to continue on. However, there is that ego thing where, well, that woman has that man. There must be something pretty significant because she's pretty great or pretty hot. And they must have something pretty significant for them to be with her. And then it becomes an ego thing where people start to maybe hit on your person, and depending on your person, if that ego goes up there and they feel like they're God's gift now because they have such a great person and such a hot little mama or whatever, or maybe it's the other way around, then and letting other people in, um, especially if other people are throwing themselves at them. And the problem is then therefore now you are watering the other person's grass. So if that really kind of hits home, if you wouldn't want that to happen, don't want that relationship to die, don't put it at risk. Don't play chicken with your relationship that you want to keep. All right. So I don't know why that came out, but it did. All right. We have Three of Cups here. Huh? King of Swords. And yeah. Okay, so when this happens, I was just talking about it, I was picking up on it, third party, King of Swords, talking to maybe other people now, or a third party. So it just maybe now when there's a big age difference, and that is that really a relationship or is that more of a dynamic of a sugar mama or sugar daddy, right? So in that case, I mean, what could you possibly have in common with that person with that such a big age difference? Even like, especially if they could be your own kid, your own daughter or son, um, based on their age. I mean, clearly there's issues here. Either the younger person has daddy issues or mommy issues, or the older person is trying to relive their youth in a sense. I mean, some do work out. I mean, all the power to you. Not all of them do. And most of the time, that person is already married and you're the third wheel in this couple's lives of that maybe the wife doesn't know, but 9 times out of 10, or not all of them have this, but some of them never are planning to leave their situation or their wife or their husband. So you're really just being used for uh, that escape away from the marriage, or whenever something's going wrong that may occur. It's almost to boost that person's ego and make them feel good about themselves that they could have somebody younger and attractive, that kind of thing. So it's more ego driven. So it looks like there may be a third party here that somebody is talking to. We have the temperance here, which is, this might be feeling like an adventure to your person, but really, they're dropping the ball with you with the Four of Cups here. There's dissatisfaction, there's contempt, or they're bored, or they're just feeling some lack, or they're pouting because you did something and they didn't like it. Maybe it's a way of getting back at you. However, that shows up, yeah, it's just a negative concept here. It just puts that all into a negative perspective. So The Hanged Woman. There needs to be some different outlook on something here. Yeah, because it's almost like you're playing chicken with this relationship of whoever this is that isn't pouring into their wife or husband, because what ends up happening is that relationship dies. Now, you might be having somebody on the side and then wondering why your relationship's falling apart so bad. That's why. I mean, you're not pouring into the other person that you have taken a vow with. Now, hate to say it, but that is a contract. That is a contract. There are consequences if you are stepping out on your marriage. Now, most people that I've talked to, for some reason, don't believe in spirit, which is such a I really fear for their soul, because without that belief, they may not go to reconnecting with their loved ones that are there to greet them or want to be there to greet them. Um, you have to believe to receive. Let's see, Six of Cups. So, yeah. So it looks like there's somebody gonna step back on this and maybe even reflect. There might be a different way of looking at you with this ending. Um, I feel like it's going to be a victory to either catch you or you catch them, but somebody is going to get caught here. So it always happens like that. You think, oh, they'll never find out, or maybe you want them to. I don't know. Maybe you can't just say to them, I'm not happy. If you can't even talk to your partner in that way, like, why are you even together? There has to be this communication of being able to say how you truly feel to somebody without feeling that they're going to hold it against you. Um, if they love you and love all of you, they're going to accept you for who you are, the good, the bad, and the freaking ugly. So, I mean, and sure, we all make mistakes, but if that mistake is being made over and over and over, and you're letting it essentially happen because you are not putting those boundaries up and saying, hey, not gonna do it no more, and if that person wants to push the limits like that and see what they can get away with, then are they really valuing you? So let's just see here. Queen of Pentacles, Star. I feel like you're going to get some public recognition here, and uh, maybe even this is going to be public about this breakup. Okay, so or this betrayal, if you will. Uh, I feel like now, if this person and you have built something together, then something could happen with that business. However, if you have already started doing this legacy, you may not want this person as part of it. However, they can't take that from you if you get married after the fact. Um, if you start it together, then yeah, then it has to be halved. But if it was already started before you got married, they can't take that from you. They can only take whatever half of what you made when you were with them. So let's just see here. The world. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely an ending for a new beginning to show up for you. Now, this may have been part of your life already. There is a King of Wands coming up for you, so I do like this for you. Now, what my message is here that I'm getting that is prompting me right now is that needing to pay attention. Now, whether this is you or your person or whoever this message is for, who's clicking on it, there's a reason you clicked here. Pay attention. Uh, see more. Notice things more. um, look for more within your relationship when you're with this person. You're going to pick up on some clues here. Now, if they're just all of a sudden having a fight with you, you haven't done anything, and they're just um, causing a fight just to fight, then it may be that they're going to meet somebody and it's giving them a reason to leave. Now, this ending is going to close out this essentially relationship with the King of Wands coming in and the King of Cups. Wow, okay. Um, yeah, they're going to come in quickly, may even come in together. They may be friends. The Knight of Wands is here. So this might be somebody who's had success after a setback or has been injured or had an accident or some type of illness. They were wounded at one point and yet they are still moving forward. Four of Wands. They're looking at you as someone that can really look to be in that happy home type of scenario that you're not um, needing somebody. You want to be in something with somebody who wants, I feel, the same things you do. Now, maybe this person has been hurt before as well. They are showing up as very attractive. Now, if this is your emperor, they're also showing up as emotionally available. And if this isn't your emperor and the emperor doesn't show up in this, this could be two people coming in for you. One that's very attractive and one that's emotionally available. So let's have a look here. Okay. There is going to be a need to see the truth about something here in regards to this. Now, nothing's indicating a past person. However, this might be the relationship you're already in here that ends, and two people will show up. And if it hasn't ended yet, maybe you need to be paying attention to see the signs of what might be going on. Okay. Knight of Swords. So somebody is going to reach out to you. In fact, they are going to take quite the quick action, which we've already seen. Where was it? Coming in fairly quickly here. Let's just see what's going on. Seven Cup. You may have a lot of options here. You may be wondering, well, who am I going to choose in this? And you may need time to get to know these people before you can decide on who is who's good for you, who maybe isn't. Now, it looks like the Nine of Pentacles are here. So you may be looking for somebody that is financially independent, maybe has the same keen type of ambition you maybe have, or has that material wealth or material security here. Somebody that has the same type of outlook on finances, perhaps. Three of Wands. I feel like you need to really see the truth on something here with the Three of Wands coming in. I feel like maybe your troubles are ending or you have some loyalties when it comes to something here. What is this? Eight of Cups. Yeah. You know you're going to have to choose. You have to walk away from somebody here with two people showing up. Um, you may even need to see the truth about who it is that you're meant to be going forward with here and who you need to walk away from. Yeah, we have the Devil, the Moon, and Judgment. Okay. So with this judgment, there may be some type of transformation that needs to occur here, accepting what is fated for you, or have some type of awakening to something. Maybe even your own awakening with that light clicking on. However, you're showing up as the Empress, so I feel like this might be you that already has had an awakening. However, this could be an awakening for one of these individuals, or if it is your Emperor. Um, then the both of them obviously is the one person. So I feel like there is a lot of uncertainty about um, perhaps some toxic outlooks or maybe just not. I almost feel like it's maybe not even a toxicity. It's more about wanting to. I'm almost feeling like this is kind of having that balance between the two that's very, very important to know who your devil side is and how that plays into part of your life. Now, astrology does tell a little bit about that, but I mean, in this, it's about overcoming these desires. It's about overcoming obsession. It's about overcoming sabotaging your behavior. It's overcoming control issues or adultery type of persona. Now, now, if anybody says, "Oh, you married me like that," no, you had a contract that you were honoring this other person with. So if you are saying something like that to your person, you've broken the contract. You have broken your vows, essentially. Especially if they are meant to understand that you are somebody that has a wandering eye and that you're going to keep doing so. So, I mean, if that is the case, then it's time to go. So let's just see. I don't know why that came out like that, but that is there. Six of Swords. This is moving to calmer waters. Yeah, you're feeling that somebody here is somebody that is maybe not handling that well in terms of overcoming these things. This might be maybe somebody that is not good for you here. A little toxicity here with trying to get away with something, take from you, do whatever they can to get from you. So you may be sensing this, seeing this. You're going to take some inspired action here, maybe even from spirit, that is going to inspire you to maybe move away from this person. Let's get three more, and then we'll see who the good, the bad, and the ugly may be for you here. Yeah, you have the courage and the strength to do this. I feel like you have no problem with cutting people out of your life. All right, yeah, yeah. And if you hadn't done it yourself, Spirit would have chucked down that tower so fast and said, "Dang, girl," or guy, whichever. I mean, there's no gender here anyway, so Six of Wands, yeah. Spirit's going to suddenly give you this victory here with the Six of Wands. I feel with some good news or have some type of recognition or some type of victory here because you had no doubts here. You saw it for what it was and you moved away from it. So I do like this for you. You may get some blessings or some rewards coming in because of that reason. Yeah, you might even be the hermit at this point. Let's just see. You may not be going out much, may not be really wanting to be around too many people. You might be still feeling something now because let's just face it, somebody sleeping around on you is never fun. To find that out, your self worth may go down a bit before it can come back up and do the work on that. So you are healing out whatever this is that's happened. Now, you will get some type of reward suddenly here for this. Now, is there someone else here that's going to be good for you? This is just indicating you're walking away from, is it just one person or are you walking? Oh, no, you're walking there too. So somebody doesn't really in the first part here, you discount somebody right away, walk away from them, and then you get to know this other person and decide, no, maybe they're no good for you either. So let's just see what's going to happen. Yeah, they are not good for you. It's showing up fairly quickly here. They may be too immature here. Yeah, you may even get a message of who could come with you and who cannot. But oh, you may even get a message here about love. So that maybe there is someone better for you. Yes, there's your reward. You're going to find the right person, is kind of what I'm getting with this. I'm getting like you recognize that this person, I feel like you passed a test here, to tell you the truth. There's a wealthy man coming in for you now, or you are the wealthy man. Maybe you'll get a gift of finances to help you in your wealth, however that shows up for you. Ah, ha. So that ending is bringing in a new beginning here. Yeah, the ending brings in the new, and it may even bring in an occupation. Maybe you end up working with this person. They may live in your community, or they are ending something as well, coming into your community for a job. Yeah, they definitely had some type of sudden wealth, and this may be this gift of coming in with a lot of money, or they make a lot of money in your community. Ah, rich. Adjudication. So they may have been married and divorced here with somebody that wanted to take from them. They may know who you are based on the community and how big it is. They may have seen you around. Maybe they know or asked about you and found out who you are. Okay. So there's some type of lack here, oh, okay. So maybe you don't have a lot. Maybe that's fine by you. Maybe you're really thankful for what you do have and you don't need a lot. Um, they may know what you do for a job that you don't make a lot. They maybe want to change that for you. They want to give to you and spoil you with gifts or money or a status. Let's just see here. Mm. You may have been, I see what's going on here. Okay, so, okay, so I feel like this might be the person they're thinking of you, but I feel like through this divorce, they may feel like they're going into poverty. They're going to have to work more. Things have to change for them. And they may be looking to find somebody that has their own money. Due to this adjudication, or whoever their person is wants to take they, oh God. Okay, so I see what's going on. They want alimony because they're used to having a certain lifestyle. So, okay. Oh, all right. Let's see what this courtship is about. Yeah, this is what he's been thinking about you. Maybe buying a house close by, or maybe they know where you live. All right, there is a false person here. They may know where you live. There's also a thief here. Oh, brother. Um, wow. They may know somebody they may know where your family lives, and that there's certain people in your family that maybe were false people or wanted to take something as well. Hmm, there's that gift again. And sudden wealth. Okay. You may end up winning a lottery here or getting a gift of some type of sudden wealth here. You're on your own. So let's just see. And that might be why this is showing up. People in your family may feel, okay, well, you've got all this wealth. You owe me because they're family. You're going to pay me this, or you're going to give me this money, or something along those lines. But you are going down the right path with this person. Yeah, it may even lead to marriage. Maybe you don't want to get married. Maybe they don't want to get married. Maybe it's just a long-term commitment. Now, this may be somebody that is older than you, or they are just going through a lot of life lessons to become that mature man. They may have some unexpected income coming in here and maybe wanting to give to you. There might be somebody here on a journey. They may go traveling here. Let's just see. To work. They may travel when it comes to work. Maybe that is why they ended up in your town to begin with. Let's just see. What is the child? Okay, a mature woman. So, is this a family business? This might be a mature man and woman's child here, this wealthy man. Hmm. Mom may have concern about things, though. Maybe mom's the false person, or they Oh, mom's the false person. Now, maybe it's your mom, maybe it's their mom. Yeah, message of concern, message of concern. They don't want the two of you. Mom maybe doesn't like you or doesn't want you to come together. And that's just going to cause a lot of despair for this or their child, this wealthy man. Now, he's going to be devastated that mom is saying this about you because they are seeing you as somebody that they want to take care of here. Yeah, mom wants this person to end it with you, or this could be your parents wanting you to end it with them. Whether they want this to end or not, whoever this is to your person, they hold them in high honor. Now, this is actually going to keep things stuck between the two of you um, from coming together. I almost feel like this person may even feel stuck in the community or has to stay there for whatever reason. Um, because mom and dad don't want this to come together, yeah. They may want to stay in your community, I mean, regardless of how they are held in high honor. Yeah, this is your main person here. Ah, okay. So I kind of feel like maybe dad might be okay on this, like welcomes this idea, wants this, is encouraging this person to go to you. And now that they have, they don't want to leave you. And mom might be saying, "Oh yeah, see, um, sh- this person's taking our son away," or something along those lines. Let's just see how you feel about one another. Let's look at the main female. Getting to know each other. You may take it slow. You may not be in a rush for this. There's a lot of passion. You're following your heart here. You know you deserve love, and the thought of somebody not wanting you to come together with their son might upset you. They may not have told you. They may just be having fun with you, playing this playful kind of energy with you. Mm. Is there unrequited? I feel like this person, let's just see where this goes. Okay, I see what's going on here. So it looks like is going to tell mom here, look, butt out. I'm happy. I want to have children with this person. And they may end up reconciling their differences after the fact. But I feel like your person is not going to show much love to mom about this because I feel like, regardless if he is their child, he will come back around with mom and dad, but maybe disclosing not being happy. And if they don't butt out, they're out of his life. Yeah. Um, now, I feel like if he does reconcile with mom and dad, may find out about some deception going on when it comes to you. So maybe something mom has done. Feel like your person wants to make the effort just as much as you do, and may even find their friends to help them um, work this out when it comes to you, because I feel like maybe you don't want to be around mom now because of this, maybe picking up on this fact, or maybe you may even not know this is even going around in the background. Let's just see here how this is going to affect this love life with one of the parents not really accepting this. Hmm. Okay, so mom may be feeling like their son that nobody's good enough for them. Yeah. I feel like there's going to be a separation from mom in terms of this. It's all about what mom wants, not about what the son is wanting. There's a separation between the two of them. Yeah, there may even be a karmic, somebody's needing to learn a lesson here about maybe even losing the son altogether because of not letting up about this. I don't feel like you've done a dang thing. I feel like this is just an ego thing on mom's part about who's good enough for their son. Now, maybe mom isn't in love with dad. Maybe there's a divorce with mom and dad. Maybe they're still together. I don't know, but there's some reason mom is seeming to think, oh, it's because of money. Okay. It's about the money. All right. So let's just see here. Yeah, endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. And I feel like with this other person here, when you walk away from whoever this is that comes into your life that you realize isn't who they say they are. And it's funny because most people put their best foot forward, okay? And it's not that women are trying to change the man. What ends up being here is how I'm really kind of seeing this is that you're putting on this person that is in love, is this person who gets you, who you're putting your best foot forward, but that may not be who you really are. It's not that we're trying to change you. It's just that we're looking for that person that we originally fell in love with that maybe was never there, was never part of who they really were or who they truly are. And so we're looking for that person that we fell in love with. Where did they go? And all of a sudden, it's not that we're trying to change you, it's that you've changed. You've changed into this person that you are. And the person that fell in love with you fell in love with something that you created to pull them in. Now, if you can't keep up that persona, then it's not that they're trying to change who you are. They're just looking for the person that they fell in love with that you are no longer. So I hope that makes sense because I really do feel like when it comes to people saying you can't change me, well, no, you're acting like somebody that this person doesn't even know anymore. And it's like, no, well, where's the person that was attentive and loving and passionate and kissing me and hugging me and wanting to be with me, and I was their whole world. And now that you're kind of together, it's all kind of vanishing or going away, and the real you is starting to show up. So it's kind of like deceptive in some cases, where that person is nothing like what they've tried to pretend that they were. And yeah, so when it comes down to it, it's no, we're not trying to change you. Uh, Women aren't trying to change the man or vice versa. It's that you're no longer the person you claim to be. And we're just looking for the person that we fell in love with or that um, you were when the relationship started, you know? And you may not be that far into the relationship, and all of a sudden, as time is going by, this person is slowly becoming who they truly are. And this is when you can say, uh, it's no longer going to work for me because clearly it's not who you really are. It was just all an act. Was it love bombing? Was it intentional? Maybe not. It may have been just wanting to give you what you wanted. However, that's still being something you're not. So if it's at that point, maybe it's time to walk away. That person clearly isn't who they said they were. So, all right. Anyways, this coffin, stability. Okay, and There it is right here. Avoiding a conversation, call, or person, boundaries, or you're still angry and you're not going to deal with that. And I feel like you might be looking for the stability and security, and you may have not needed anybody, you just wanted to have somebody in your life. And there's a difference. When you need somebody, you need them for finances, or you need them because having two incomes, you can't make it without that, or whatever. It usually comes down to money in those cases. Then that's needing, that's codependency, that's attaching yourself to somebody that you don't want to let go of, for finances or for being alone. And some people don't, they come across as very independent, but when it comes to breaking it off with somebody, and starting again, they may be really lost and really feel a separation, or this aloneness, or feeling alone in all this. You're not alone. A lot of people are in the same both. So, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception. Yeah. So I feel like you can even do this, Leo. Ask Spirit that you never miss a trick, that you will always see when somebody is trying to fool you, deceive you, and so on. And and I mean, 9 times out of 10, you're going to see it. It's just whether or not you were willing to listen to what is being told to you, your mind, body, and soul. And it's about being able to pick up on that and listen to your intuition. Okay. So let's just see here how this is going to be affected. You may be saying, look, I can't be a part of this problem that you've got going on here. I'm not accepted. And anytime I go to your parents' house, they treat me like shit, or mom does, however that is. You may even feel like, now maybe this is this person ending it with mom. I don't know. It's about stability. It's about not dealing with hurt or avoiding a conversation, maybe not taking mom's calls. Mom's still watching, or has somebody else watching the house, or who you're going with, or they may even be following your person around, or you, if you are the person and not this wealthy man. Now, happiness, expansion, there's clarity here and a truth, a revelation about your happiness. Now, you may really get on with this person, but their family may be putting a little bit of a, you might be very clear on this, about this truth or revelation about mom. Now, maybe you're picking up on this yourself. Maybe you're seeing how you're being treated and you're not liking it much. There's some revelation here. Um, I feel like your person will protect and honor you, though. I mean, you might be saying, no, I don't need this in my life. You do make me happy, but it's clear that they're not going to accept me. So I don't know what to do about this. Maybe you are saying, I don't, maybe I have to go. Um, are you sabotaging it? Maybe. Is this something you've done repetitively? Possibly. Um, Now, perhaps it's time to work on this. Okay, so, and stop sabotaging your happiness because somebody isn't accepting you. Yeah, you might be the runner or have been the runner in the past. Yeah, you're heartbroken. You may have a lot of pain. You haven't done anything. It is about mom. Nobody's good enough for their baby or their child, or however. All right, love, you're running from this unconditional love. You may even be looking, they may even be looking at your photos and things, and you may be back at being single. So there's insane chemistry with this person. There's a lot of passion here. I'm getting controlling from this card. Even though you were having fun and you were really enjoying this person, the controlling aspect of this person of mom may have been a problem, may have felt blocked or restrained. It was affecting your happiness. Yeah, I feel like you're preparing for this union again. Maybe even giving this a second chance. Maybe this person has to go and talk with mom about budding out. Don't come around. I don't want to have to get a restraining order on you from my person. You're upsetting my person. This might even be something that happens where the two of you move away from mom and dad. Yeah, you're going to heal from this heartbreak, and you're free from that toxic or person who has this addiction about butting into this life. Yeah, okay. So I can take the risk and maybe move with this person. Yeah, they're gonna call you. They want you back. They or maybe you're gonna call them. Maybe you need time. Maybe there's time to heal. Maybe this person wants time to heal. Maybe, yeah, there's a new cycle though. So there may be a certain time that has to happen, or you need time. Maybe they're going to move and it's going to take time to get there. Maybe you have already done the move or moved to where you wanted to be. All right. Yeah, it's about enabling boundaries. And I feel like this is where this is going to happen because whoever this is kind of narcissistic. They may use you or charm you into thinking that you've been accepted, but you're going to enable some boundaries here. So is your person. So are you on the right track with this? I want to get after the tarot here. Okay, what's the tea is running off my thing here, falling into my hands, essentially. Yeah, there's third party. It's almost like mom is a lover. It's almost they're getting in the way of this, like as if they're a third party. And it's very, very hard on this relationship. Uh, it's it's about the money. Mom is just totally like, dude, about the money. She's a gold digger or he's a gold digger, however it's showing up for you. Like, really? Like, come on. Now, if your person is going and talking to mom instead of you, that's a problem. Maybe that's why you left already. Girl fight, arguments, physical fight at war, competing. And it's almost like you're competing for your person's time from mom. Maybe they are uh, a mama's boy, mama's girl. I don't know. Yeah, it's almost like they're a third party in this. And they're not. Like, come on, that's like a competition, or they're at war, or mom's picked a fight to be at war with you, and you're just like, dude, like this is ridiculous. I'm walking. I don't want your money. They may even want to give you money just so you can move somewhere else, and they're gonna show up with you after talking with mom or something like that. Temperance. So I almost feel like this is a journey or an adventure you are taking with your person here. But it may take a little bit of time for your person to get out of that area with their job. Now, I feel like you are definitely going to use your intuition, and this is where you guys are moving to. Yeah, because I feel like if you hadn't, all the freaking shit was going to hit the fan here. Like you may have just one day woke up and said, "Look, I'm tired of this. I'm not at war with your mom. I'm not going to compete for you. She struck me, or there's been arguments, or maybe she slapped you in your face, didn't like what you had to say, or whatever the case. It's become a war. And it's like, no, we're not doing this. So you may suddenly move. You may even feel like it's a love fucking triangle, and it's just ridiculous because you're not like, what kind of relationship do you have with mom here? Like, it's almost like she's jealous of you for being with her son. Now, I don't know why that is coming up like that. Yeah. It looks like whatever hurt you is no longer once you go. Yeah, you've been wounded by this person, and your person's going to help you bring down all these swords again, or these wands. I mean, there's a temperance again. There might even be something you're meant to build together here. Leaving mom out in the cold. She may even cry about this and be all sad about this and where am I going to go without my son? And somebody's going to help her come into the church to get away from the weather and stop blubbering. I feel like this is now, sorry, mom, but you're stepping out of line here when your son gets with their wife or their long-term person, they move out and they start their own life. This is now their family. This is who they are supposed to be loyal to or have that significant bond with, where this becomes second. Mom and dad become second, not first. All right, magician. Okay. So somebody might be, I feel like there's something that somebody's manifested here, and it may even be that it's coming forward, maybe even something that they've wished upon you, maybe some poverty or something along those lines. But there's luck here on your side. You're gonna have a lot coming in. You're gonna have that payday. This is a long-term outlook on this. This is planning ahead. This is hard work paying off. Yeah, and there's a rebirth here. I feel like definitely a transformation. There's that where you're both gonna jump together. You may even hang off the cliff, be waiting for this person with the clock. Maybe they needed time to come in for this to rekindle this judgment here. I feel like you're going to make your best choice in this matter. This might even be a closure of a lesson for you, the mom, or the son, or all three. Yeah, you're going to have back to that passionate new beginning with this person. Yeah, there's a lot of love here. So I wouldn't worry too much. This person is going to be coming in. However, you may understand that there may be some things that are going to happen, and it doesn't matter who you are. This may be an ongoing thing for this wealthy man. That may be why you might be wondering, why is this beautiful man or beautiful woman, whoever they are, is single? How is that possible? Well, that might be why mom has gotten in the way and broken up every relationship this person's been in. Now, maybe even a marriage, if they were divorced. So, yeah, not a lot of people can weather through something like that. And you may be like, dude, is this why everybody else has left you in the past? Like, you might even address something along those lines of why is this happening for you? Like, what is this obsession about running your life about who can be with you and nobody's ever good enough? And I mean, this is if they really loved you or if mom really loved you, they're gonna just be happy with whoever you are happy with. So in any case, whether they like this person or not, if they should be happy for you if you are indeed happy, right? Isn't that how it's supposed to work? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it's supposed to work if your family truly loves you, and isn't trying to control you or be obsessive about what you should be doing or trying to have this kind of narcissistic tendencies or behavior. So in any case, maybe she's trying to live through the sun. I don't know. Whatever the case is, mom's already had her turn with dad, lived their life, had their choices. Now it's your turn to have your choices with your person, and your person has the right to decide for themselves. I shouldn't have to worry about mom coming between them and their person, no matter what. So yeah, any case, and I almost feel like maybe mom's parents made dad feel the same way. Not good enough for mom, you know? So when they were dating and got married or whatever the case is. So anyways, this is what I have for you, Leo. So please like, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Divine Oracle tribe if you haven't done so already. No reason why this went this long. I'm quite actually surprised that it's been an hour already. So, in any case, take care, stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. All right, later.